How's it going, guys? Coming at you with a little quick overview slash shoot review of the Ruger SR1911. This is the commander size, so it's the mid-range 1911 size with the 4 1/4 inch barrel. This one has the nice skeletonized trigger and hammer, beaver tail grip safety, wood grips. It has the non-ambidextrous thumb safety, and the 3-dot Novak sights. Just a fantastic 1911 offering by Ruger. You know, the only thing I would say that I don't like with the fit and finish overall with this gun, it does have a satin stainless finish, is the laser engraving. I really wish that Ruger would get away from the laser engraving. I know that it's probably cheaper for them to do that, but roll marks just go a long way when it comes to look and overall finish for me. Other than that, the fit and finish of this gun is just superb. I think that I can't see any other areas of complaint at all for me. It's just that that laser engraved stuff on it, decals and logos and stuff. I don't like this read your instruction manual underneath there as well. I don't like that either. But I really wish that Ruger would do more roll marks like they do right here on the barrel. That is a roll mark right there. It's kind of a punched in feel. And this has, these laser engraved feels that have just kind of a rough, kind of grabby feel to them. So I'd rather like to see the roll marks done by Ruger. But anyway, other than that, the fit and finish on this pistol is superb. It does come with 2 8-round magazines. These are 8-rounders, right? 2 8-round single stack mags, just, you know, pretty much standard 1911 mags. Actually, the fit and finish on these are fine, perfect, really. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put a couple hundred rounds through it today and give you a little after range report on it. This gun has never been fired, so we're gonna be taking the very first shots with it. Comes with a padded case as well from Ruger. So let's go ahead and take some shots with it, and we'll see how well she runs. The ammo that we're using to test it today with is the 230 grain Winchester white box. All right, first shots with it.
How'd it feel?
Really good.
Did it?
Really good. Give me another mag.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Feels good.
Yeah, it feels really good.
Feels really good. It does have a little bit more kick than I anticipated. Little movement.
Okay, now we move back to 20 yards. This is a solid 20. So I'm going to do nice deliberate trigger pulls. I want to see where my rounds are landing here. Went high, huh?
That just hit the lens.
Did it? Nice.
Shell did.
So left. Left,
Yep.
pretty well center.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say that's shooting a little left. You can drift that front sight just a bit, but I don't even think it's worth it. 20 yards.
Yeah.
We're 20 yards away at an 8-inch plate. That's how many rounds?
That's roughly 100 so far through.
No, it's got to be more than that. Yeah, it's about
Roughly
100.
100.
Roughly 100 so far. No boggles. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect so far.
Look at the barrel contour on that. Nice. Just super nice gun, man. Super nice. You know, some people like the checkering up here. I almost don't. You know, you can always put like some tape or something like that or whatever, but it tears up my hand too much. And I don't really feel like I need it.
Yeah, the 1911s, I think for me, always fit well in my hands.
Always. Oh yeah, that's a good design. So I was noticing that if you just click it really fast to drop your mag, it hangs up. But if you hold it the rest of the way down, it drops free. So you've got to kind of, you know, like press and hold to keep it, to get it to come out completely, like that. If you just click it quick, it might drop, but it might hang up, like that. So.
All right, so we're on the varmint, about
Varmint, 30 yards, rock chuck.
Left. Perfect. Nice. Oh, you killed the varmint.
Okay, see that the top little white dealio? That's probably 45 yards.
That's about 40.
40 yards? Okay.
To the right. On it. Short.
Ah, mag. Stat. Magazine stat. I pinched myself with the mag. You can see my,
Oh yeah.
I pinched myself right in there with it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go that one below it, to the left.
35 yards.
That's a narrow freaking target, man. It's only like 3 inches wide. Oh, man. Last shot. Ah!
Right here. Nice.
I feel a little
Are you
bit
in
more.
where you want to be?
Yeah, that's good right there. Okay, guys.
Pretty boy.
So we wanted to do a little bit of an extra, just like a little wrap-up review of the SR1911 by Ruger. We got done shooting it today. It's the commander size, 4.25 inch barrel. Yeah. So I've got to say that I am a lot more impressed with the gun than I thought I was going to be. I'm not the biggest 1911 fan. They're great, but it's not my first choice for firearms. And I've got to say that I was way, way, way more impressed with it. The feel of the gun, the recoil of the gun, the sights really meshed well. The trigger was a little bit, it's not a negative, it's just I'm a little bit more reserved on my opinion of the trigger. I think that it was slightly heavy, maybe 4.5 pounds, and there was a tiny bit of gritty creep, just a hint of it. But it did have a crisp release. So the trigger could have been better, but I think that over time it'll really smooth itself out a lot. Dry firing and stuff like that will help it a lot. But other than that, I think it was superb. Like the accuracy, it was way more accurate than I can be with it. Let's just say that. Like I think the accuracy is spot on with that gun. The only negative really for the fit and finish, like I said, I think in the intro, was that I do not like Ruger's laser engraving. I think that I mean personally, I would spend $10 or $15 more on the gun and have roll marks on it. I think Ruger needs to get away from that laser engraving. I think it kind of detracts a little bit from their finish. But other than that, the satin finish is really nice on it. The wood grips are good, really good. So, you know, and you can customize that. Any 1911 you can put new grips on. But I think that commander size though is really the sweet spot for 1911. I think the 5-inch barrel is great for range use and stuff like that. But as a carry gun, I think that 4.25-inch barrel is perfect in size, perfect. And I did mention in the beginning that it was an 8-round mags, and they're not. They're 7-round mags, so 7+1 in the gun capacity. But yeah, totally reliable. What did we put through it?
Roughly 180 rounds today.
Yeah,
and
not a boggle.
Not a boggle.
Yeah. What did you think of it overall?
Overall, it exceeded my expectations. I really, I like the size. Fits well into my hand. It feels perfect in my hand. So I really, the 1911s are really starting to grow on me.
Yep. You were more impressed, right?
I think I was more impressed with how it performed.
Yeah.
I was impressed with its fit and finish when I first picked it up, and after shooting it, the fit and finish definitely matches the performance of the gun. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
No,
I think Ruger's got a real winner there. I think they're going to sell more Commanders than they're going to sell the full size. That's my prediction.
Correct. And the Commander is actually, I think, somewhere between $40 and $60 more than the 5-inch barrel.
Well, and it's also newer. That's part of it.
Right.
I think that's mostly the issue on that. Well, maybe that, and there's more versatility with the Commander size. More people will carry a Commander size than the full size 1911. It just is what it is, you know. So.
Right.
But some people won't like that it doesn't have an ambidextrous thumb safety. Me, I don't think it's a big deal because I'm a righty.
I'm a righty.
So for those of you that are left-handers, that you're kind of, you know, you're not pandered to for sure. But other than that, the only other thing that I noticed that was a slight detraction of it is that you have to keep that mag release pinned down in order for the mag to reliably drop away. But other than that, I think that might work out over time too. So
noticed that earlier, but as the day went along, it happened less and less. So I think it's just
well, and that might have been that I was conscious of it too. But either way, so yeah. Anyway, guys, I think overall I totally recommend the SR1911. If you guys are looking for a 1911, I think it's a superb pistol, superb 1911. So
absolutely.
Yep. So, all right, guys, there you go. If you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Also, if you guys like what you see, don't forget to take a moment and hit that like button down below. And also subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this in the future. And as always, guys, thanks very, very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. See ya. So we just got in here today to do some shooting. It's about 11:30 in the afternoon. And we saw this deer hung up, this little mule deer yearling hung up on the fence, and so anyway, we filmed us trying to get it out, and I'm hoping it's okay. But anyway, here's the footage.